Hi, welcome to the Howard Centre YouTube channel. My job is to bring to you some easy crafts and things for kids or adults to do. Today I thought I would start a bit easy with Play-Doh, and all you really need is plain flour, salt, cooking oil and some water, and there is a recipe here and Alex will keep filming the recipe in case you want to note it down. Now I'm making it really easy because I haven't been back in to the centre to pick up my stocks, so I've just made it with what I've got in the house. But at this stage you would be adding any glitter or food colouring, but I'll speak about that just now. So I've got my 2 cups of flour. I'm going to pop in my ½ cup of salt, just mix it round a wee bit, and then I'm popping in my 2 tablespoons of oil. Now this can be any oil, you can use sunflower oil, vegetable oil, baby oil, and other oils to use that are really nice is like coconut oil. It gives your dough a really nice smell. Now at this stage, before you're putting your water in, this is when I would add any food colouring or even powder paint, gives a really vibrant colour, and glitter or anything that the kids fancy. Add it in at the dry stage because it becomes really tacky and then it's harder to mix in once you start adding your water. So it'll start to get a wee bit lumpy at this stage just with the oil. I haven't used particularly cold water, I've used kind of lukewarm water because I think it just mixes better. And all you want to do is mix it in. You can't really go wrong here because if you're too heavy handed with the water, you just add more flour to dry it up. But try and just add the water bit by bit. I've put about 1 litre in this jug. So add your water bit by bit until you feel it's starting to come together and getting really quite tacky, doughy. The kids love to get involved in this. My 2 are a bit big for it. But it's good even just to split your mixture up into 2 or 3 little bowls and give them all a bowl each and get working. Maybe not at your dining room table yet, right enough, maybe your kitchen, because it can get a wee bit messy. As I say, if you don't have powder paints in the house for colour, a bit of food colouring. It doesn't give you quite as vibrant a colour, but you can still separate your mixture up and make it up into different pots of coloured dough, and the kids really love that as well. Whoops, spilling it out. So it's just, this is really difficult because I always do this standing up and I'm sitting down and it's quite tricky. Right, it's starting to come together now, but it's still quite dry, so I'm just going to add in water bit by bit now. Another easy way to do it is actually in your basin, your plastic basin, because you can get a better grip of it. So you see how it's all starting to come together. But yeah, it's still a wee bitty dry. So this is the bit that gets... Sorry, I've got the cat up on the table now in amongst the action. Okay, right. So now that I feel it's quite tacky, I'm going to bring it out the bowl and just work it together. And if I feel it's still not sticking together, I would just wet my hands. And just wet your dough a wee bit. Now because this has got salt in it, if you pop it in like a Tupperware or a plastic bag, seal it up, kids can actually play with it for a good few days. It stays really well if you just keep it in the fridge in a sealed container. They'll get lots of fun out of it. Food cutters, you know, like pastry cutters, rolling pins, oh, lots of things. They can make lots of things with it. So I would say that is the kind of consistency you want. And if you want to take it to the next step, you can cut them out into whatever shapes you want and make salt dough decorations. So you would leave your dough white and you would put them on a baking tray in the oven about 160 for 2 hours, and that makes it into solid dough, salt dough, and you can then paint it. So it's like taking it to the next level, and you're getting 2 crafts out of one really. So I hope that was simple enough. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll be back in the next week or so with something different. Take care, bye.